Hi, my name is Dima, and today we'll be talking about different types of coffee consumed by characters on Friends based on epistasis. But first, let's talk about what epistasis is. Epistasis is a type of gene interaction in which a gene at one locus masks or suppresses the effects of a gene at a different locus. This occurs when one gene is capable of interfering with the expression of another, and it usually happens when the expression of a gene is directly dependent on the presence or absence of another gene product within the pathway, which we can see right here. Before we start, let's understand this pathway right here. If you have an inhibitor, you can think of it as a block. It blocks your pathway. We can think of these areas right here as checkpoints. So if you have these, then you'll be able to check through and you'll be able to add cream to your coffee, for example. But if you have the inhibitor, then it'll inhibit you from going through and you'll have to have black coffee. Next, we can look at the coffee with cream. If you have the uppercase B or the dominant B, you'll be able to have lavender coffee. But if you have two lowercase b's, it's considered an inhibitor and you won't be able to pass through and you'll have to have coffee with cream. Now let's look at Monica, Rachel, and Phoebe from the show Friends to determine which type of coffee each one can have based off of their alleles. First, let's look at Monica. Since Monica's first gene has an uppercase A and a lowercase a, an uppercase A is considered an inhibitor. Therefore, Monica will be having black coffee. Next, let's look at Rachel. Rachel has two lowercase a's, therefore she passes through and she can have coffee with cream. But since she has two lowercase b's, it'll block her right here and she'll have to only have coffee with cream since the two lowercase b's or recessive b's are considered an inhibitor. Now let's look at Phoebe. Phoebe has two lowercase a's, therefore she passes through and she can have coffee with cream. But she also has the two uppercase b's and she can pass through the second one and she can have lavender coffee since she doesn't have any inhibitors. Now let's look at this dihybrid cross. Usually a normal dihybrid cross is a 9:3 to 3:1 ratio. So if you have an uppercase A, this is considered an inhibitor, therefore you'll have black coffee. Same thing over here, uppercase A, inhibitor, black coffee since they can't pass through. Two lowercase a's means they can pass through, and then also a dominant B means that they can pass through so they can have lavender coffee. Two lowercase a's means that you can pass through, and two lowercase b's are considered an inhibitor, so you'll be blocked right here and you can only have coffee with cream. This is considered a single dominant epistasis since it's a 12:3:1 ratio. Now let's look at this dihybrid cross, and we can simplify this cross right here to this cross right here, which is a 2:1:1 ratio. If we look over here, we have half of them start off with an uppercase A, therefore it's going to inhibit them right here and they can only have black coffee. If they have two lowercase a's and a big B, two lowercase a's and a big B, they can pass through the entire pathway and they can have lavender coffee. But if they have two lowercase a's and two lowercase b's, they'll be able to pass through here but not over here. Here are my references, and thank you for watching my video.